Manchester United about to kick off on the whistle from referee Andre Marriner. It was a treble for Chelsea over United last season, and this morning at the Chelsea training ground the reserve squads have met and Chelsea won 4-1 against the Manchester United side that included Gary Neville and Danny Welbeck. But this is the seniors on this reconstructed Wembley pitch yet again, the 13th such surface in little over 3 years. Let's hope 13 is lucky for the ground staff.
One or two have liked it.
James in North America, spent 3 weeks over there. A long time to be out of the country. Rooney wasn't part of that group. And he's got Valencia in here, who had a chance to lift it over Hilario and couldn't quite get the elevation. Well, there's a super fitness injury in Munich in March. Valencia's had an ankle problem that needed a bit of surgery. Andre Marriner.
Well, should I correct myself from a little earlier? You won't see people, apart from Paul Scholes, punching into tackles.
Or trying to make tackles.
Yeah. Well, you can't teach an old dog a new
I think we should bring Jamie Redknapp in here, because we've given Paul a lot of sympathy over the years. Jamie doesn't share that, having played against him many times.
Sky and saw the game, saw the goal. Fantastic finish.
Valencia for Scholes. Well, right man, right place, you would have thought. Alone in those who went to South Africa in that respect. And Nelka is certainly not in the French squad. Kalou following up, he's gone round the goalkeeper. Still alive for Chelsea here in Essien. Forthright challenge by Fabio.
As it sits up in the air after this, just puts the foot up, takes it away. No real collision. And when you've had a long injury, you're always a little wary for a little while anyway. Michael Essien will be. And it happens again.
Taken by Malouda. And a very good save by Edwin van der Sar.
Well, that was really, really powerful from Branislav Ivanovic. He's against Vidic, but he bossed this. He was up very, very early. Might have come a bit off Vidic.
By Carrick to Fabio to whip it in first time. Comes out to Scholes. A little lift forward, which Rooney will reach.
And Owen won't.
Now Terry. He was aiming for Malouda. He was attracted to the flight of the ball. Scholes dropped one or two beautiful passes. And here's another one. Rooney's early ball is magnificent for Valencia. That is a great goal. It's usually Valencia for Rooney, but this was the other way round, and Chelsea had no answer.
Well, I've talked before about players running in behind and stretching this game, and it hasn't happened enough. And there's a classic example of when it does, how it works. But you need 3 things. You need somebody who's got the vision and the ability to do that. You then need somebody who's got the vision and the ability to do what Rooney does in one. And then you need someone with the desire of a Valencia to say, Rooney's made my run, I'm going to make his. Look at his run. Completely loses Ashley Cole in the blink of an eye. And it's a super goal, and what a way for the season to kick off. Follow that, lads, because that's a stunning goal.
Wednesday. And has something to celebrate here at Wembley. And the double winners of 09-10 are behind.
Yeah, I do think he's been the most influential player. His passing, you know, if you give him time and space, and Jamie's talked about it, you know, he can hit it 5 yards, he can hit it 50 yards. And each is accurate as the other.
Well, it was his ball that challenged Chelsea, should we say, that Rooney took on instantly, and Valencia converted for a marvellous Manchester United goal. The consolation perhaps for Chelsea fans is that Chelsea played much better in the second half of the Community Shield here a year ago against Manchester United. But at half-time here at the new Wembley in the Community Shield of 2010, it is Chelsea 0, Manchester United 1. There you have it.
So a triple replacement for Manchester United at half-time. Coming off the field, number 13, Jason Park. Been replaced by number 14, Javier Fernandez.
Chelsea start the second half.
Coming off number 10, Wayne Rooney.
A goal down.
Been replaced by number 9.
Needing to really get, they regard this as the last vestige of pre-season. Get their preparation a little bit sharper.
Have most countries got a friendly in midweek, Martin? Have they?
Seems to be a problem with the football. Maybe that was too soft. Andy, yes, it's a FIFA date for midweek internationals. The Argouts. Chelsea certainly within range of setting that up. After 90 minutes, the scores were level. That was nearly the scores level from the left foot of Florent Malouda. To Hernandez, he would have been offside.
No, I don't think. I know he would. I still don't think that he had that in mind.
Here's Malouda. And Kalou! Well, a bit more penetrating from Chelsea. On the left now, since the substitutions. Another chance. By Valencia, but he finds Malouda. And now Essien, he's got a great shot on him from distance. Looking for a little bit of whip on that as well as the power. Kalou, Malouda. Pereira making an extra man. And Van der Sar has only tapped it down for Ashley Cole. And Van der Sar's made up for it. Seen as the replacement for Joe Cole. He's certainly got his number. There's an ex-Liverpool player. He's not getting the warmest reception from the red-coated fans here today. And Berbatov has timed that beautifully. He's onside. He looks for Hernandez, who's fluffed his lines, really. It wasn't the easiest of chances coming across his body onto it. O'Shea. Flag stays down for Valencia. Nani's near post. And it's in for Javier Chicharito Hernandez.
Yet again, sorry Martin, the movement of Valencia has embarrassed Ashley Cole. That's twice now. First with his goal and now with the setup. They've exposed Ashley Cole down that side. One pretty simple one this, the other was a better move from Valencia, but they just lose his speed. He spins off, and again, look at the centre of the defence. They're far, far too deep, and he almost misses this young man. He trips over, and he kind of hits it off himself. There you go. He chips it up and hits himself in the face with it. But you've got to be there to miss them. There you go, a little 1-2, and it doesn't matter. That's fantastic goal.
He set up his own header. Yeah. It doesn't matter though, it means it matter. Well, if this Community Shield is going to be decided by penalties, Chelsea need to hit and hit hard.
Well, that's a great chance, and they won't get a better one.
Danny Sturridge coming in from the right on his good left foot. I did well here.
Yeah, watch him. There you go, setting himself. Big. Waits, and then it's the reaction there, the quick reactions. Even approaching 40, the reaction sharp as ever.
Sturridge again. And Kalou! One back for Chelsea. This time Van der Sar could only parry it out, and Salomon Kalou gives Chelsea a bit of late hope here.
Well, it's not going to drift away this game, is it? That's for sure. Now we have a finish. Sturridge involved again, big time. Travels an awful long way before he gets pressed. In fact, he doesn't. Probably, if you're being super critical at this stage, and you don't like to be, but maybe the goalkeeper should have been pushing that wider than he did. Just kind of dropped off his right hand. I know it's not easy. There's no real distance on it. Simple task in the end for Kalou.
Well, it was.
It is extremely hard in a game like this, and you're still working towards your fitness.
And Berbatov can wrap it up. and has done. So keep ball suddenly became penetrating football, and Dimitar Berbatov scores Manchester United's third and ensures that they will take home the Community Shield. A smile of satisfaction. He would have been worried a couple of minutes ago.
I'll tell you what's telling for me. Every single Manchester United player has gone, even with tired legs, 60, 70 yards up the pitch to get around Berbatov, as if to say, brilliant, well done, son. You're part of this. What a finish. Had we any doubt he could do this? Not a shadow of a doubt that he was capable. It was a brilliant United move. Patience, kept the ball, and then just at the right minute, just sprung the pass. The 20th little pass in that move was that. And then that was it, all over. Game, set and match.
Away by Evans.
Decent cut and raiser, what do you think, Martin?
Very much so. And taking trophies away from Chelsea is Manchester United's aim this season. They started well in that respect, regaining the Community Shield. It was a little sticky towards the end, but Berbatov restored the composure after a very composed passage of play. They rather suckered Chelsea into thinking they were just running down the clock, and then they made sure of the victory in the most emphatic way for Sir Alex and his team. They scored a glorious goal in the first half through Valencia, who was involved in Javier Hernandez marking his first official game. Goals called it a pre-season game. It's a little bit more than that. And as Richard said, it was great to hear him talk. I know I've tried to get him to do interviews for years and years and years. And when you do,
last time.
it's a delight. He's a delight to talk to, but he is the most modest of professional footballers. And he's going to get a medal from somebody of very much the same stock. So Bobby Charlton. And there's similarities in their game as well. Forwards who moved into midfield and have been winners, and they're winners again. The Shield returns to the community of Manchester United. And despite that late scare, well deserved. They got themselves out of a rather messy last few minutes with a goal of real class.